Dogs are always highly appreciated for their intelligence and loyalty to their owners, and are also humans' closest friends. Dogs were also the first animals to be domesticated by humans and have been selectively bred over millennia for a variety of behaviors, sensory abilities, and physical characteristics. Therefore, dogs are also a widely raised animal in the world. They can guard houses, herd sheep, lead the way, pull carts, and are considered the most loyal and affectionate animals to humans. Today we will learn about dogs and their near and far relatives. Domestic dogs, wolves, coyotes, foxes, jackals and other species. They are part of a large clade of animals named Canidae. The 13 extant genera and 37 species of Canina are primarily split into two tribes. Canini, which includes 11 genera and 19 species, comprising the wolf-like Canina subtribe and the South American Cerdocyonina subtribe, and Vulpini, the fox-like canids, comprising 3 genera and 15 species. Not included in either tribe is the genus Eurocyon, which includes 2 species, mainly comprising the gray fox and believed to be basal to the family. Additionally, one genus in Canini, Doucicyon, was composed of 2 recently extinct species, with Doucicyon avis going extinct around 400 years ago and the Falkland Islands wolf going extinct in 1876. Before going into the details of each species, please see the following diagram of 39 species to have the most general overview of the closest relatives to our furry companions. The domesticated dog. The first will be the Canina subtribe, wolf-like canids, of the Canini tribe, true dogs, which includes 10 species, 1 to 10. 1. African wolf, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The African wolf is a canine native to North Africa, West Africa, the Sahel, northern East Africa, and the Horn of Africa. In the Middle Atlas in Morocco, it was sighted in elevations as high as 1,800 meters, 5,900 feet. The African wolf is intermediate in size between the African jackals and the small subspecies of gray wolves, with both sexes weighing 7 to 15 kilograms, 15 to 33 pounds, and standing 40 centimeters in height. It is primarily a predator of invertebrates and mammals as large as gazelle fawns, though larger animals are sometimes taken. Its diet also includes animal carcasses, human refuse, and fruit. They are monogamous and territorial. Offspring remain with the parents to assist in raising their parents' younger pups. 2. Coyote, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The coyote, also known as the American jackal, prairie wolf, or brush wolf, is a species of canine native to North America. It is smaller than its close relative, the gray wolf, and slightly smaller than the closely related eastern wolf and red wolf. It fills much of the same ecological niche as the golden jackal does in Eurasia. However, the coyote is generally larger. The average male weighs 8 to 20 kilograms, 18 to 44 lb, and the average female 7 to 18 kilograms, 15 to 40 pounds. Their fur color is predominantly light gray and red or fulvous interspersed with black and white, though it varies somewhat with geography. It is highly flexible in social organization, living either in a family unit or in loosely knit packs of unrelated individuals. Primarily carnivorous, its diet consists mainly of deer, rabbits, hares, rodents, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and invertebrates, though it may also eat fruits and vegetables on occasion. Its characteristic vocalization is a howl made by solitary individuals. 3. Dog, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The dog, Canis familiaris or Canis lupus familiaris, is a domesticated descendant of the wolf. Also called the domestic dog, it is derived from the extinct Pleistocene wolf. The gray wolf is the dog's closest living relative. The dog was the first species to be domesticated by humans. Experts estimate that hunter-gatherers domesticated dogs more than 15,000 years ago, which was before the development of agriculture. Due to their long association with humans, dogs have expanded to a large number of domestic individuals and gained the ability to thrive on a starch-rich diet that would be inadequate for other canids. The dog has been selectively bred over millennia for various behaviors, sensory capabilities, and physical attributes. Dog breeds vary widely in shape, size, and color. They perform many roles for humans, such as hunting, herding, pulling loads, protection, assisting police and the military, companionship, therapy, and aiding disabled people. Over the millennia, dogs became uniquely adapted to human behavior, and the human-canine bond has been a topic of frequent study. This influence on human society has given them the sobriquet of man's best friend. 4. Ethiopian wolf, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The Ethiopian wolf, Canis simensis, also called the red jackal, the simian jackal or simian fox, is a canine native to the Ethiopian highlands. In southeastern Ethiopia, it is also known as the horse jackal. It is similar to the coyote in size and build, and is distinguished by its long and narrow skull, and its red and white fur. Unlike most large canids, which are widespread, generalist feeders, the Ethiopian wolf is a highly specialized feeder of Afroalpine rodents with very specific habitat requirements. It is one of the world's rarest canids, and Africa's most endangered carnivore. The Ethiopian wolf is similar in size and build to North America's coyote. It is larger than the black-backed jackal and side-striped jackals as well as the African wolf and has comparatively longer legs. Males are larger than females, having 20% greater body mass. Adults measure 841 to 1012 mm, 33.1 to 39.8 in body length, and 530 to 620 mm, 21 to 24 in height. Adult males weigh 14.2 to 19.3 kilograms, 31 to 43 pounds, while females weigh 11.2 to 14.15 kilograms, 24.7 to 31.2 pounds. 5. Golden jackal, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The golden jackal, Canis aureus, also called common jackal, is a wolf-like canid that is native to Eurasia. The golden jackal's coat varies in color from a pale creamy yellow in summer to a dark tawny beige in winter. It is smaller and has shorter legs, a shorter tail, a more elongated torso, a less prominent forehead, and a narrower and more pointed muzzle than the Arabian wolf. The golden jackal is similar to the gray wolf but is distinguished by its smaller size, lighter weight, more elongated torso, less prominent forehead, shorter legs and tail, and a muzzle that is narrower and more pointed. The legs are long in relation to its body, and the feet are slender with small pads. Males measure 71 to 85 centimeters, 28-33 in body length, and females 69 to 73 centimeters, 27-29 in. Males weigh 6 to 14 kilograms, 13 to 31 pounds, and females weigh 7 to 11 kilograms, 15 to 24 pounds. The shoulder height is 45 to 50 centimeters, 18-20 in, for both. The golden jackal fills much the same ecological niche in Eurasia as the coyote does in North America. It is both a predator and a scavenger, and an omnivorous and opportunistic forager with a diet that varies according to its habitat and the season. They eat a wide variety of foods, including small to large mammals, birds, fish, fruit, and insects. 6. Wolf, genus Canis, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The wolf, also known as the gray wolf or gray wolf, is a large canine native to Eurasia and North America. The wolf is the largest extant member of the family Canidae, and is further distinguished from coyotes and jackals by a broader snout, shorter ears, a shorter torso and a longer tail. It is slender and powerfully built, with a large, deeply descending rib cage, a sloping back, and a heavily muscled neck. The wolf's legs are moderately longer than those of other canids, which enables the animal to move swiftly, and to overcome the deep snow that covers most of its geographical range in winter. The ears are relatively small and triangular. The wolf's head is large and heavy, with a wide forehead, strong jaws and a long, blunt muzzle. The teeth are heavy and large, making them better suited to crushing bone than those of other canids, though they are not as specialized as those found in hyenas. Its molars have a flat chewing surface, but not to the same extent as the coyote, whose diet contains more vegetable matter. Females tend to have narrower muzzles and foreheads, thinner necks, slightly shorter legs, and less massive shoulders than males. Adult wolves measure 105 to 160 centimeters, 41-63 in, in length and 80 to 85 centimeters, 31-33 in, at shoulder height. The mean body mass of the wolf is 40 kilograms, 88 lb. The smallest specimen recorded at 12 kilograms, 26 lb, and the largest at 79.4 kilograms, 175 lb. Gray wolves are carnivores. Their natural diet is solely meat, and they often prey on animals larger than they are, including deer, moose, caribou, elk, bison, and musk oxen, as well as small animals such as beavers, hares, and other small rodents. In times of scarcity, wolves will readily eat carrion. In Eurasian areas with dense human activity, many wolf populations are forced to subsist largely on livestock and garbage. 7. Dhole, genus Goon, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The dhole, Goon alpinus, is a canid native to Central, South, East and Southeast Asia. During the Pleistocene, the dhole ranged throughout Asia, with its range also extending into Europe, with a single record also reported from North America, but became restricted to its historical range 12,000 to 18,000 years ago. The dhole's general tone of the fur is reddish, with the brightest hues occurring in winter. In the winter coat, the back is clothed in a saturated rusty red to reddish color with brownish highlights along the top of the head, neck and shoulders. The throat, chest, flanks, and belly and the upper parts of the limbs are less brightly colored, and are more yellowish in tone. The lower parts of the limbs are whitish, with dark brownish bands on the anterior sides of the forelimbs. The muzzle and forehead are grayish-reddish. The tail is very luxuriant and fluffy, and is mainly of a reddish ochreous color, with a dark brown tip. The summer coat is shorter, coarser and darker. The dorsal and lateral guard hairs in adults measure 20 to 30 millimeters, 0.79 to 1.18 in length. Adult females can weigh 10 to 17 kilograms, 22 to 37 pounds, while the slightly larger male may weigh 15 to 21 kilograms, 33 to 46 pounds. They eat ungulates, small rodents and hares. 8. Black-backed jackal, genus Lupulella, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The black-backed jackal, also called the silver-backed jackal, is a medium-sized canine native to eastern and southern Africa. These regions are separated by roughly 900 kilometers. One region includes the southernmost tip of the continent, including South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. The other area is along the eastern coastline, including Kenya, Somalia, Djibouti, Eritrea, and Ethiopia. Compared to members of the genus Canis, the black-backed jackal is a very ancient species, and has changed little since the Pleistocene, being the most basal wolf-like canine, alongside the closely related side-striped jackal. It is a monogamous animal, whose young may remain with the family to help raise new generations of pups. The black-backed jackal is a fox-like canid with a slender body, long legs, and large ears. It is similar to the closely related side-striped jackal and more distantly related to the golden jackal, though its skull and dentition are more robust and the incisors much sharper. It weighs 6 to 13 kilograms, 13 to 29 pounds, stands 38 to 48 centimeters, 15 to 19 in, at the shoulder, and measures 67.3 to 81.2 centimeters, 26.5 to 32.0 in body length. The base color is reddish-brown to tan, which is particularly pronounced on the flanks and legs. A black saddle intermixed with silvery hair extends from the shoulders to the base of the tail. A long, black stripe extending along the flanks separates the saddle from the rest of the body, and can be used to differentiate individuals. The tail is bushy and tipped with black. The lips, throat, chest, and inner surface of the limbs are white. Black-backed jackals are omnivores. Their diet includes invertebrates, such as beetles, grasshoppers, crickets, termites, millipedes, spiders, and scorpions. Mammals are eaten such as rodents, hares, and young antelopes up to the size of topi calves. They also feed on carrion, birds, bird eggs, lizards and snakes. In coastal areas they feed on beached marine mammals, seals, fish, and mussels. They also consume occasionally fruits and berries. 9. Side-striped jackal, genus Lupulella, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The side-striped jackal is a canine native to Central and Southern Africa. The side-striped jackal is a slender, medium-sized canid, which tends to be slightly larger on average than the black-backed jackal. Body mass ranges from 6.5 to 14 kilograms, 14 to 31 pounds, head and body length from 69 to 81 centimeters, 27 to 32 in, and tail length from 30 to 41 centimeters, 12 to 16 in. Shoulder height can range from 35 to 50 centimeters, 14 to 20 in. Its pelt is colored buff gray. The back is darker gray than the underside, and the tail is black with a gray, almost silver tip. Indistinct white stripes are present on the flanks, running from elbow to hip. The boldness of the markings varies between individuals, with those of adults being better defined than those of juveniles. The side-striped jackal tends to be less carnivorous than other jackal species, and is a highly adaptable omnivore whose dietary preferences change in accordance to seasonal and local variation. It tends to forage solitarily, though family groups of up to 12 jackals have been observed to feed together in western Zimbabwe. In the wild, it feeds largely on invertebrates during the wet season and small mammals, such as the spring hare, in the dry months. It frequently scavenges from campsites and the kills of larger predators. In the wild, fruit is taken exclusively in season, while in ruralized areas, it can account for 30% of their dietary intake. The side-striped jackal tends to be comparatively less predatory when compared to other jackal species. It typically does not target prey exceeding the size of neonatal antelopes, and one specimen was recorded to have entered a duck's pen to eat their feed, whilst ignoring the birds. 10. African wild dog, genus Lycaon, subtribe Canina, tribe Canini. The African wild dog, also known as the painted dog or Cape hunting dog, is a wild canine native to sub-Saharan Africa. It is the largest wild canine in Africa, and the only extant member of the genus Lycaon, which is distinguished from Canis by dentition highly specialized for a hypercarnivorous diet and by a lack of dew claws. The African wild dog is the bulkiest and most solidly built of African canids. The species stands 60 to 75 centimeters, 24 to 30 in, at the shoulders, measures 71 to 112 centimeters, 28 to 44 in head and body length, and has a tail length of 29 to 41 centimeters, 11 to 16 in. Adults have a weight range of 18 to 36 kilograms, 40 to 79 pounds. On average, dogs from East Africa weigh around 20 to 25 kilograms, 44 to 55 pounds. By body mass, they are only outsized amongst other extant canids by the gray wolf species complex. Females are usually 3 to 7% smaller than males. Compared to members of the genus Canis, the African wild dog is comparatively lean and tall, with outsized ears and lacking dew claws. The middle two toe pads are usually fused. Its dentition differs from that of Canis by the degeneration of the last lower molar, the narrowness of the canines, and proportionately large premolars, which are the largest relative to body size of any carnivore other than hyenas. The heel of the lower carnassial M1 is crested with a single, blade-like cusp, which enhances the shearing capacity of the teeth, thus the speed at which prey can be consumed. This feature, termed trenchant heel, is shared with two other canids, the Asian dhole and the South American bush dog. The African wild dog is a specialized pack hunter of common medium-sized antelopes. It and the cheetah are the only primarily diurnal African large predators. The African wild dog hunts by approaching prey silently, then chasing it in a pursuit clocking at up to 66 km per hour, 41 miles per hour, for 10 to 60 minutes. The average chase covers some 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, during which the prey animal, if large, is repeatedly bitten on the legs, belly, and rump until it stops running, while smaller prey is simply pulled down and torn apart. They also hunt other ungulates, small rodents, and sometimes carcasses.